Hello, everyone. Hopefully, I'm live now. I should be popping up on some of your phones and stuff. Just wanted to say a big thank you. I feel like I'm getting used to doing this now. Hopefully, you don't get too bored with it. Thank you so much for 8,000 subscribers. Uh, Talk and chill. How's it going, Matt Lane? Of course, good to see you as always. Very much appreciated. I got a little thing to help me with my overexposing webcam, so hopefully it's kind of balanced out a little bit. Uniquely beautiful. Thank you so much, Tucker. Thank you very much, my guy. I told you we were going to grow fast. You sure did, David. I didn't believe you at first. Good to see everyone here. Wow. Yeah, 8,000 already. I don't know. I've been growing like crazy. Good to see everyone. Really appreciate everybody who's been supporting me, and hopefully the webcam isn't as overexposed this time. I've been fiddling with it. Easy cheesy. How's it going, man? Very much appreciated. Manganese. I'm not sure if I remember if I've seen you guys. I know I have a lot of new subscribers. So if you're just now checking me out from some of my other videos, very nice to see you. I'm glad you came back around and decided to join me for this live. Small channel with the best quality on everything. Thank you, Talk and Chill. Thank you very much. What video got you guys interested in watching my stuff? I know I have that church video I just did a couple weeks ago that did very, very well. I know I got a lot of subscribers from that. A couple of Dragon Ball Z videos done very, very well. I got some subscribers from that. Christian memes was so funny. Thank you very much. I never know how people are going to react to Christian memes because, well, you know, people can be very sensitive about some stuff. I'm not really like that. I'm a lot more lighthearted. So I'm glad you've been enjoying them. All the prayers we have been doing, it's a miracle. Miracle. I subbed from the Sean video back when it first came out. Wow. Well, thank you, David. I'm glad you've been sticking around. I heard you were serving pizza during this live event. Well, I don't have pizza, but what I do have is not pizza. I was here a long time ago during the Sean Schemmel video. Glad you're growing. Love to watch you. Thank you, Judy, very much. There's a couple names I'm not used to seeing, so that's very, very great. I'm glad that you guys are here joining with me live. Favorite of yours is you're sitting in your car dreading work. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. I don't think that one quite did as well as I would have liked. That just happens sometimes on YouTube where you work really hard on a video and nobody really watches it. So that was one of those. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. Hello, Emmanuel. How's it going? Pella, two friends having fun. How's it going? I love you too. Thank you very much. I can't believe you have 8,000 subs already. Emmanuel, dude, I know. I've been growing really, really fast. Hopefully I can keep it up, and hopefully people still decide to tune in and watch. So I'm very, very glad you all are here. I know it's kind of later on a Tuesday, so I'm not planning on doing a long live stream. Every time I say this, it always goes on for like an hour, but not planning on a super long live stream. We'll just see how the conversation goes and go from there. I subbed when I saw the Sean Schemmel vid. I don't know how to spell his last name. Well, thank you, Camden. Yeah, Sean, that video did really, really well for my channel. It brought a lot of Dragon Ball Z people to my channel, which is great. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully you enjoyed some of my other videos as well. I was joking earlier about how I'm really not like a super serious kind of guy. I'm pretty laid back, and it's really ironic that the videos that have done really well on my channel are when I'm a little bit more serious, a little bit more focused, and less kind of, you know, me really do more crazy churches. They deserve it. Yeah, well, I have a criteria for that. I don't know if I'm going to be doing more. There's an event coming up in Pensacola that's caught my attention. I'll be looking into it. If there's anything there, we'll see. I'm not just going to go poking the bear just for fun. It's got to be actively hurting people, really, for me to say something about it or do something about it. So that's kind of my line. Just having strict rules or being, you know, a pain in the butt is not enough. They have to actually be hurting people. Steel Super Saiyan, how's it going, man? Or girl, I don't know. Most of my demographics are male. It's like 90%. It's like overwhelmingly male. So that's where my assumption comes from. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Growing exponentially. Yeah, glad for you. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Gavin Brown, how's it going? Hello. Uniquely beautiful. Love saying that. It's just like Preacher says, I'm getting ready to close. Yeah, I guess I have more in common, than I thought. Very true. 9,000 tomorrow. Easy. I don't know about that. It's at the rate that it's been growing, it's been like 1,000 It's like 1,000 every couple, like 2 or 3 days, something like that. And I've been trying to throw in a couple actual videos between these lives. So hopefully y'all have been enjoying that. You should watch Black Clover. It's a new anime, but it's super underrated. Yeah, I'll check it out, man, for sure. I'm always up for a good anime. Keep up the good work. I've been enjoying all your videos. Thank you, The One. Is it true you outsmarted Chuck Norris and walked away alive? No, it's a lie. Or is it? I live in Pensacola, and I love your vids. Thank you, Luke Skywalker 21. Very much appreciated. I'm glad. One of the things I like about doing these live streams, I've seen a lot of names, I guess, of people that don't typically comment, I guess, on my regular videos. So it's nice to have some kind of direct interaction in real time. That's really cool too. Reptile Con is coming up in Navarre. I don't know about Reptile. I don't know what that is. Is it just about a bunch of reptiles? Do you watch My Hero Academia? And if you do, what's your opinion? My Hero Academia is one of those animes that I've been putting off, and I really, really need to watch because I know it's like the next big anime. I know it's like the next big thing. So I'm slacking there. I'm sorry. But I know Sean Schemmel's in it. I know about All Might. I know about all this, kind of minute details that anybody really knows. So I really need to get on that. Dude, vids be top notch. Well, thank you very much, Luke Skywalker. I bet you're going to get over 9,000 subs soon. Yeah, if I get over 9,000 subs, I'll do a Dragon Ball Z exclusive live stream. I'll get my little Goku outfit because I have one, and we'll do a whole live stream where all we do is we'll just talk about Dragon Ball Z the whole time. I think that would be great. 1 million in a month? I wish. Yeah, that would be great. I would love to do something like this full time, which would be awesome. Didn't we just have this 2 days ago? JC, that's what I said. We hit 7,000 a couple days ago. Now we're at 8,000. I know eventually it's going to be like, well, yeah, it's getting to my head now. Eventually it's going to be like I'm getting 1,000 every day, so I can't do these live streams all the time. We'll just play it by ear. I've been enjoying doing them, so get to interact with you guys, and that's awesome. If you were a villain in any show, who would you want to be? If I was a villain in any show, I'd want to be somebody that was like smart, that I don't know. Like I'd want to be like a morally, maybe somebody like Kingpin. If I gained like another 200, 300 pounds or something, like Kingpin, or from Daredevil. I don't know. And Spider-Man, Lex Luthor, like those types of guys, just like Madman. That's what I would be. Or if I just wanted to have fun, somebody like the Green Goblin or something. If I'm just, or chaotic, like the Joker. Depends on my mood, I guess. I've watched Dragon Ball Super, but I haven't watched Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. Really? That's crazy. I know most of the things about them, though. Should I start with regular Dragon Ball or go right to DBZ? If you ask this question to a bunch of Dragon Ball Z fans, they're always going to give you a different answer. My answer is Dragon Ball Z. I would skip Dragon Ball and just go straight into Z. People are going to disagree with that. That's just my opinion. Caleb, use the Dragon Balls. Keep up the good work. God bless. Thank you so much, Chris Sabat. Chris Sabat is All Might. Yep. Because of that church video. No Snoop. Yep. Outstanding videos. Thank you, Joe. Sorry, I'm trying to go through these as fast as I can. Love the Matt appearances. Yeah, I'm actually going to be on a live stream of Matt's tomorrow, and I'm going to be on his podcast. He's starting his podcast, I think, this Friday. I'm not going to be in that episode, but I will be in an upcoming episode of one of his podcasts. Am I the 10% who does not watch anime here? It's okay, Gavin. It's all right if you don't watch anime. I'm behind on anime as it is. I'm a really big fan of one in particular. So you're okay. Villain that turns good so you can be the good guy. Yeah, I guess. I mean, Piccolo. Remember, Piccolo was a bad guy. He turned into a good guy. If you were to have a superpower, what would it be? Some type of telekinesis, some type of manipulation of like, because if you get telekinesis, you get a bunch of powers that kind of go with it. You like automatically get flight. You get to move things around depending on the strength of or like the particular type of your telekinesis. You can read people's minds. You can, influence people and stuff. So that's the one if I had one, that's probably the one I would pick. Oh man, these are going faster. Sorry. Sorry guys. I'm trying to pick back up where I left off. Annie Vondor, hi from me in the hubs. Just moved to Pensacola, found your channel. Thank you so much. Keep up the awesome videos. It's going. I'm getting to that point, guys, where I'm gonna have to start skipping people's stuff. We've come to that. That's what happens at 8,000, I guess. Recommend you watch One Piece. Yes, absolutely. I need to watch that. Hey, don't mind if we interact. The first question, do you watch anime in sub or dub? Depends. I watched all of Dragon Ball Super in sub in Japanese, but I prefer watching Dragon Ball Z in the dub just because I grew up with it. I prefer the dub, honestly. I don't know if that's sacrilegious in the anime community or not. I don't mind watching it in Japanese, though. Vegeta, if I saw recently watched the video of the Pensacola Church. Yeah, Lindsay. Totally did not know that church was here. I want to go now for sure. Yeah, a lot of people saying that they want to go to that church now. Don't do anything bad. Anybody that goes to that church after that video, don't do anything bad. I had somebody joking about lighting it on fire. Please don't do that. And especially don't associate me with doing that. Big fan. Which one? Dragon Ball. Holding gets 1,000 subs in a day. Yes, it's crazy. Stonks. I love the Black Panther. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Bro, your vids are wholesome and fun. Keep it up. Well, thank you, Paul. Sometimes they're not as wholesome, but I try and keep it, for the most part, family friendly. I slip up here or there, so sorry about that. Congrats on 8,000. Thank you very much. I'll start with Dragon Ball because there are so much characters in DBZ that come in the OG Dragon Ball. Yeah, I agree with JC107 here. I think that if you're just wanting to dive in, I would go with Z. Dragon Ball is such a different anime, like almost entirely. So it's just such a different feel, really. So my preference is Dragon Ball Z. His preference is starting with Dragon Ball. Do with that as you will. I like how Piccolo was the first thing that came to mind and not Vegeta. I feel like Vegeta for the longest time actually was like still a bad guy. I'm going to skip a couple of these. I'm going to start working my way up. Okay. LSSJ, 1,000 more already. What are you, some kind of god? Yeah, right. Remember, these types of numbers are like minuscule compared to like real YouTubers. I'm just enjoying the ride while it lasts. Gotta go. See you later, Tucker. Thanks for stopping by. Do you only do YouTube or do you have a job? I have a job. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, tomorrow is my last day working at an offsite facility. I'll be working from home from our company starting tomorrow. So a lot of change is going on in my life very, very frequently. But yes, I have a full-time job on top of doing YouTube. What do you think about Cowboy Bebop? It's personally my favorite. I love Cowboy Bebop. Great anime. Who's your favorite character in Dragon Ball? I get asked this quite a bit. It would probably be Teen Gohan or Ultimate Gohan whenever he fights Super Buu. Love that version of Gohan, and I'm waiting for the day where we get another arc where Gohan can finally be redeemed and stop being such a wuss. Was a huge anime fan back when I had free time. I watched subbed mostly and learned fangirl Japanese. GT or Super? Super. I would say Super. GT had some good stuff, but the fan consensus is mostly that it wasn't that great. Dude, you're growing in channel subs. Yeah, thank you very much. Would you be interested in talking about a film? This is Steel Super Saiyan. Would you be interested in talking about film? Yeah, whatever film you want to talk about. Absolutely love. I know you can't see over here, but I got a bunch of movies. I don't know. I got a bunch of like DVDs here. My living room is full of Blu-rays. I watched a ton of movies. Just bought Endgame today when I got off work. Absolutely. 8,000. CJ plays. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I know you got like 12,000. You just hit 8,000. You hit 8,000. You gave me a heart attack here for a second.
You're so important, and you can't read everybody's comments. It's a bunch of crap. No, it looks so much better.
Yeah.
Continue.
Sorry. Well, geez, I was like,
congrats, man. It's awesome.
Well, thank you.
Seriously, it's awesome.
Matt played a prank on me the other day. He came in.
Yes.
He came into my job, and the church video where I did. Oh, kind of freaked me out. I was like, all I hear is a man's voice in my home. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's kind of alarming.
And
so I was driving home.
Oh, you're one of my viewers. Thanks so much. That's trippy.
I was driving home, and somebody was like, I like it when Matt's on. I was like, oh my God.
I better just come and get on there. Yeah, I do it too. I hop on his live streams. So I'll just come over. So I guess it's time that Matt did it. Matt Lane Fitness. Make sure you check him out. Yeah. So the prank that Matt pulled on me, he came to my job. I work in like a back office. Okay, I'm going to push this down a little bit.
Yeah.
I work in like a back office, and you brought your entire family. Okay.
She didn't understand the concept of a live video.
Little children and Jenna.
All right, tell them about the prank.
Okay, so Matt comes over to my job. How many people are coming in here? Now Bree's in here too. All right, well, I guess it's weird because I know that I'm talking to like 30 of y'all right now, But knowing that there's like actual people watching me, it makes it so much.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's
Like she couldn't understand the concept of a live video. I was like, he's actually doing that right now.
Yeah, I'm talking to people online, and I'm missing everybody's. Sorry, everybody. So Matt came to my job, and I work in like a back office, and so he came up to talk to like the people up front, and he's like, "Hey, I'm here to talk to Holden. Can you tell him that Mr. Harfouche is here to see him?" So I got this lady who, by the way, was new. That was like her second.
She didn't even know who Holden was.
That was like her second day on the job, and she's like, "Mr. Harfouche is here to see you," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's coming to my job? That's super inappropriate." And my coworkers know about like the church stuff,
I didn't realize
and so
that.
so everybody in the office is like, "What? What is he doing here?" And so I told the lady, I feel so bad for her. I was like, "You need to tell him that it's not appropriate for him to be coming to my job. If he wants to contact me, he can email me and call me. He has my information." So she comes back. Brittany, who I work with, she like goes and runs, sees the back of his head, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, that was Matt." I was like, "Oh my gosh, dude, that's just what I need." So that's how Matt pranked me.
That's fantastic.
Let's see. Story time. How do you?
It's because of this girl.
One of those educated atheists from my comment on the last video. I have enough to react, so I don't know enough about Dragon Ball Z. That's okay, everybody. Okay, so yeah, that's the story. That's how he pranked me. He really freaked me out. What is the story of the amazing growth in your channel? What video is it this time? It's the church video recently. I think I just smudged my camera too. Hello. It's the church video that I did, and it's these 2 Dragon Ball Z videos. They've been mostly responsible for the growth of my channel. The sand video was hilarious. Thank you. Oh, how did you like the sand video?
It was good.
You like that one?
Really, really good.
That's good. Just found your channel. Love your content. Keep it up. Thank you, James White. Very much appreciate that. If you remember, I met you a while back at GameStop. 3 kids who said, watched Pokemon Go videos. Absolutely, man. I got to be honest with you. I don't know how to react to people who recognize me in public. So I feel like I come across as very like unapproachable. So people are like, "Hey, I recognize you for that video," and I'm just like, "What?" So I apologize if I come off as very awkward. I've really enjoyed meeting you. I always feel bad afterwards. I'm like, I'm just too awkward for public stuff.
Do you have to say which one, like which video?
Yeah. Honestly, I was really surprised that it was from the Pokemon video, because I hadn't made a Pokemon video in like months because nobody watched them. Yeah. That's why I stopped making them. So I was like, which one is it? It's usually like how to drive in Pensacola, or the church one now. I get recognized for that one, or one of those videos. And so it was really cool that like one of my videos that only got like 70 views, that's the one that you knew me from. So that's really cool. No, it has to be the Killer Beach video. Yeah. I love your Pensacola series. Thank you, James White. Steve from Minecraft. How's it going? I posted your PCC. Oh gosh. I posted your PCC vid to PCC information page. Yeah, come over here.
Did you really? That's hilarious.
Grads want to actually have the real story. I think the group got a chuckle out of it. Yeah, I had a few people comment that they posted the church video to Christian Harfouche's Facebook page. Guys, you guys are going to get me sued. And he ends up taking them down and deleting all the comments and stuff. I actually noticed that a lot of his current videos that have a couple tens of thousands of views have like 8 comments. The likes and dislikes are turned off. I don't know if I have anything to do with that. I'm not sure.
You want to moderate?
I guess.
He needs a moderator now.
Wow, we're really growing.
All right, Steve from Minecraft. I live in Milton.
Yeah, I used to live in Milton too.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. I lived there for quite a while. I lived in East Milton. I lived right by the prison, Santa Rosa Corrections Institution. The inmates mowed my grass. Yeah, so that's true.
Dexon Anderson, Milton as well.
Oh, cool.
Juwan Glenn Music. I think I butchered your name. I apologize. Quick question. In your Kent Hovind video,
oh boy,
you said you disagree with his view on creation. What did you mean by that? It's going so fast.
You never made it clear in your view.
Not trying to be snarky in any ways. Thanks.
No problem. I did a video where I met Eric Hovind, who was his son. I kind of go more into it there. Basically, my stance was I don't like that they've made creationism kind of a salvation issue. Like it's necessary to be a Christian. I disagree with that. That's pretty much my stance on it.
John Lesso says, "Congrats on 8,000 subscribers. Love the vids, dude." Thank you.
Very much appreciate it. Am I a Calvinist? No, not a Calvinist. Thank you for asking, though. No, nothing against Calvinists. Calvinists are very much welcome here.
Steve from Minecraft, hey.
Hey.
Russia W. Russia.
All these
Apologies.
family members are destroying my stuff.
Russia W. Russia W. Well, they are the students who would probably sue the college. Sue the college. You just got a super chat. Sue the college. Where'd it go? It goes so fast.
Sorry, that's what happens when you get
Sorry.
8,000 subscribers.
I can't keep up. Okay, all right. Sue the college if they had a mind to do so.
Yeah. Well, that video was really made in a lot of fun. Matt was in that video. As a matter of fact, you can scoot over if you want a little bit.
Well, I just didn't want to steal the spotlight.
Who's my super chat? Darren Will Fix. Just found you. You're growing fast. Good job, bud. Thank you so much, man.
That's awesome.
I love the super chats. Just so you know, if I do get any type of super chats, I try to use that money. Usually it's in okay amounts. I try and use that money to go back into YouTube stuff. So thank you very much for supporting my channel. I very much appreciate it.
Jacob Zero says, what does mod even give you?
What is what?
Mod, M-O-D. Money over
Wait, where
dogs,
is
it? M-O-D. Even give you.
What does mod even give you?
Like a mod of a game?
I'm not sure. Is it my Dragon Ball Z mod videos you're talking about?
VRJ says, congrats on 8,000. Just got back from Big Top's trivia night.
Oh,
y'all should come down one night. Wow.
It's interesting you say that.
Speaking of,
I was supposed to go to trivia night tonight at Lost Pizza, and Bree and I had to go to Gulf Breeze, so I canceled on this guy and our friend Andy and Craig. So sorry about that. So we're always down for trivia, so we might. P-Cola,
DJ Kenny Mac Live.
My hometown. Always cool to see vids of nostalgia. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's always really fun.
I grew up in Pensacola. John Lesso. I grew up in Pensacola, my hometown. Always cool to see vids in the nostalgia. You just read that.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry.
I go really fast. Just have to wait 4 more days until you hit 10,000. Yeah, at the rate that it's growing, it'd be 4 or 5 days. If it doesn't, I'm waiting for it to go back down. I've had a spike like this happen before, and it spikes and then it stagnates. It goes back down and levels out. So I've been kind of zip on my analytics. So
does that come from a place of pessimism or realism?
Experience. Ooh. Touché. Hold it.
Sorry, small YouTuber here.
I'm still a small YouTuber.
Yeah, but you're at the large end of the small YouTuber. Seriously.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I guess that I think 10,000 is when you start getting there. Love the driving in Pensacola things you have say videos. Yeah, he was in. You were in the How to Drive Part 2.
That was the first video we did together.
Yeah, it was.
We were still going through that awkward friend phase.
Yeah, we've gotten way over that now.
Much different.
Hello, how's it going, Dan Booker? Dan's been commenting on my videos for a while. Congrats on 8,000. Thank you. I used to be Baptist, but now I'm a 7-day Adventist. That's not a big leap. Good. Moderates.
Adventist.
Mod means moderator. 7th day. They have church on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There's a couple other little things, but that's how I remember. 7th day Adventist. Yeah.
My knowledge of it's terrible religion. Go ahead. Sorry. That's
all right. He's talking about YouTube moderates. I don't know anything about that. I'm not sure. What's up, Pensacola? P-Cola here, Pensacola.
Yay. Where's Mel Fitness when you need him?
Yep. Mel. By the way, guys, this is Matt Lane. He's been in a lot of my videos. He has a YouTube channel called Matt Lane Fitness. He's actually an affiliated channel on my channel. So if you go to my channel, you'll see his channel on the side if you want to check out him. He does a lot of working out stuff, just starting a podcast.
Fitness stuff, yeah.
Make sure to check him out. You weren't at trivia night tonight. I know. I wasn't. I'm sorry. I was actually looking forward to it all day because I really wanted to go to Lost Pizza. What do you major in? What do you do for a living? I majored in psychology. I worked as a psychiatric tech for about 4.5 years. I got tired of never having any money, so now I work in finance at a hospital. And tomorrow is my last day at that hospital, and then I will be working from home for the same company because our contract expired at Sacred. So they're like, we don't know what to do with you. So we're gonna. I don't know. Just go over here.
Just go to the house.
Here's $2. Now kiss.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Bad Dragonite. That was. This is Christian channel. Hang on. I can actually salvage this. There's a verse in the New Testament that says, "Greet your brother with a holy kiss." So not gay. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you, Shaggy Doe. I'm up here now, so I'm kind of jumping all over.
I'm down here.
If you had a holodeck like in Star Trek.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm somewhere else. Go.
What adventures would you have? What would you do with it? Whom is your favorite character on the show and why? Oh, John, that's a lot to unpack. I would explore the universe. I feel like that's what I would do. I would explore the universe, and I would have fun with that. And I would go with Matt. So Matt would come. Matt would be Spock. No, you'd be Scotty. Matt would be Scotty. Matt doesn't know these references, so he doesn't know. Thanks for doing the Harfouche Exposed video. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hear children in my home. That's weird. I always wondered about that building. I always wondered about the weird church. Yeah, it's crazy. Matt was with me.
It was legitimately uncomfortable. I'm kind of a right to bear arms kind of guy, and Holden will not let me carry a firearm into the church, which is probably a good idea. But I legitimately felt uncomfortable, and I avoided confrontation at all times. But like the first second that we were like, we feel uncomfortable, I was like, let's go. Yeah. Let's just go.
There was something, I didn't mention this in the video that made the final cut, but several of us mentioned just like we just felt so, it was just like a weight on us, like just not safe or just super uncomfortable. So when they were like, hey, you guys need to leave, we were like, that's all you needed to say. Thank you. Holden, definition of a big YouTuber is when a chat moves insanely fast.
Where are you at?
I'm just kind of going all over.
Just going randomly. All right. So is that Russia or Russia?
Oh, chat moderator. You.
Yes. YouTube moderators are people appointed by the channel to keep all of us in
line.
Okay,
Okay, my bad. What was the question about that? I forgot. Okay, now that I know what you're talking about.
By the way, I'm not an official moderator. I literally was driving while watching his live safety with a child. And
with a child.
was like, I gotta go. I'm passing by his house.
YouTube. Okay, so again, Bad Dragonite, thank you for the $2. Very much appreciate that. What's your favorite store in Pensacola? Oh, God, I don't. Target. I don't know.
Think about it. Think about a Pensacola store.
Probably Target. Target's the one I go to the most.
That's terrible. A local store. That's what they're asking. They don't care about Target.
Oh, a local store. Target.
Come on.
Of course I know. Video Game Trading Post. Absolutely. I go there. I just stop by and say hey from time to time.
You've done a few videos on them.
Yeah, I did a little promo video for them when they had the reopening and stuff. I didn't post it on my channel. It's on Facebook, but it's the guy who loses his come on down, we got pizza and fellowship. It's okay. Question sucked tonight.
Yes. I think they were asking the guy that said pizza, fellowship, coffee, pizza.
Oh, yeah. Coffee,
that was
pizza,
me. I didn't have a beard then, and I was wearing a shirt.
Yeah,
I wasn't
that's right.
wearing a shirt. Yeah.
Sorry, Steven. Yeah, I got you. That's him. Absolutely. Okay, right. Matt, can you give some facts about you? Yeah, tell us about you, Matt.
About me?
Yeah, this is my 8,000. Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead. Go.
Well then, no. So first, let's talk about Holden and myself because I feel like that's pertinent.
No, you can talk about yourself.
Okay, well, so
it's fine.
My name's Matt. No, I'm Matt from Matt Lane Fitness. I do have a YouTube channel. I'm a personal trainer and a registered nurse. I've been in healthcare and fitness for over 11 years now. And I'm just kidding. So I saw Holden's one of his videos way back in the day before he was even at 1,000. I think you were around 700. It was about a skateboarding video here in Pensacola and how they were basically outlawing it and just demonizing it. And I was like, who is this guy? The way he comes off in his videos is just so awesome. And I realized he was in Pensacola. And so I literally hunted him down. Like I was like looking through all of his videos and trying to figure out where he was at. And lo and behold, I saw him in Sacred Heart. And like at the hospital I was working at as a nurse. And then like I was just like, oh, there he is. And then I just blatantly walked up and was like, we got to do YouTube stuff together.
I was just like, and then I have my very awkward, just like, what? Okay. I actually had a doctor recognize me yesterday.
Really?
And he was like, hey, do you do YouTube stuff? He had a very thick accent. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, I watched your before and after videos. And that one on the church, it was crazy, man. And then I don't know how to like end the conversation. So I was like, thanks. And I go into like a patient's room. So sorry, $10 from Ryan. Wow. Thank you so much, Ryan. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Any money that we get in the super chat, I put right back into YouTube. I'm very much appreciated. I at that point, like I don't know how to accept gifts like gracefully. So I'm just like, thanks. What do you want me to do? So Ryan, thank you very much, man. I appreciate the support for my channel. I really, really do.
So Ryan, those donations go to things like this. Keep talking.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, he's gonna show my. Oh yeah. I showed this off the other day.
I know, I saw it. I love it. You didn't talk much about it. So it's a 3-point stabilization thing. Makes it so beautiful.
It helps me to get like stabilization shots, make more like cinematic stuff, which is what I would like to do more of. So any type of money like that I use to buy more equipment, or even simple things like buying SD cards. Very, very helpful. Okay, I know I missed a few. Second Amendment at its best, talking about you carrying a gun in the church. It's also important whenever we go to the church to make ourselves blameless as well. So if something were to happen, they couldn't say, "Hey, you had a gun in here. What were you really planning?" Didn't want any of that. I really tried to be as innocent as possible. We're just going to the church. We're just going to experience the church. We're not going to cause any problems. We attempted to do that, and they kicked us out.
Didn't catch the knives. Go ahead. I think your team won. Braden said that. We came in second, actually.
Oh yeah,
we were doing terrible.
Did you win anything?
I think we got a gift card. Pretty sure we got. I don't know.
Andy would probably have it. We got exposed when the apostate church is. Excuse me. Exposing that church is important. So many lost. They need guidance. All that counts in the kingdom. Yeah, it's crazy. Go Navy. Okay. Who's your favorite character in Star Trek? Picard. I don't know if that's cliche to say. I'm really looking forward to the new movie. I'll probably be going to the first showing of the Picard movie. Are you coming too, Matt?
I'll be there.
He's not coming. So if you happen to go, I'll probably see you there if you go to the first showing.
Mel from Mel's Fitness Journey. There he is.
Mel, how's it going? That's your favorite YouTubers. Yeah.
Mel is also a registered nurse. Good friend of mine. Now a good friend of Holden's. He's got his own. He's got his own fitness channel. Go check it out. Another $2. Bad Dragonite.
Super chat from Bad Dragonite. He's the one who made me kiss your arm.
That's a rad name, actually.
I'm so terrible. Literally, if you're here's $2, I want you to do something.
Yeah.
Okay. Co-op Halo stream when? It's a Christian game, right? It's funny that you say that. I did 2 Halo videos back to back with my girlfriend. They got terrible. Nobody watched them at all. 30 views. It's one of the reasons I stopped doing live gaming videos. Nobody watched them as much as I enjoy. Sometimes I'll do a live stream on holidays. It's turned out I did the Jason Friday the 13th game on Halloween. I did some other game on Thanksgiving. So maybe I'll do something on the next holiday. What is your favorite drama? That's a good question. I'm trying to think of a show I watch. Would you consider The Boys a drama? It's an Amazon show.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my favorite drama, but it's one that's the most fresh in my mind right now.
Keep talking. One thing that you guys might have picked up on Holden that I've found about him is that he's really into movie culture, as you already know. But I
got people telling me I was going to go to hell today because of that. There's all the demonic stuff in Batman. So anyway, sorry, just sidetrack. Go ahead.
Sidetrack. No, but you have a lot of knowledge when it comes to movies. Seriously,
yeah.
Even out of the Marvel and all that realm.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
And this is how.
All right. It's called my CC. I'll call my credit card company tomorrow and say it was fraud. They're about the $10. That's okay. Actually, I just had our credit card information stolen. They took about $1,000. But this is my life while I'm trying to work full time and do YouTube videos. Credit card information was stolen. I was like, Matt, they took all of my money. I may need help paying rent. And Matt's like, okay. Luckily, it worked out. I got my money back in time for all that. But it was just
that sucks.
So that's life. That happens. Which is sad to say. Just so it happens.
Where are you at?
Here. I used to share back in the day. Now I'm old, tired. Tried rollerblading. Okay.
Rollerblading's super, super good for the fitness, dude. Oh man, especially if you've got bad knees, it's so much better than running. Go ahead.
Okay. When you're with your psych background, you have probably seen demon oppression and possession. I'll tell you what. With a psych background, I'm very demon possession is one of the last things that comes to my mind. It really is. I understand the science of it, imbalances of the brain, hormones that aren't there that should be, issues like that. However, with that said, there have only been 2 patients in my career when I was working at the psych hospital that I was like, there's something else going on here. I don't know your feelings on this, but I was just this is not normal, even in the sense of psych. And I've seen some way out there psych patients. So I was like, if there was ever somebody that there was something running around in, it would probably be this person. And I've seen hundreds of psych patients, from various levels of what's the word? Function, like high functioning and low functioning, and there's really only two that stuck with me that I was just like, I don't know what was going on there. Anyways, we fluctuate so much from like, what's your favorite movie character? Have you ever seen a demon in a person before?
Hold on, I saw one that I think you'll like. Things you only hear, Pensacola. When I go to Fast Eddie's.
You know that joke? I did a joke similar to that one.
Really good.
I did the hey, let's go to Captain D's.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
I'm feeling Captain D's.
Yeah, I'm feeling Captain. That was the whole joke. The owner of Captain D's messaged me, threatened to sue me if I didn't take that part out of the video. Did you know that?
How did you not tell me that?
I thought I did. That was like the first or second one from a while ago.
We didn't know what you said.
Yeah, they threatened to sue me. They sent me a message. They said they're going to get in contact with their lawyers.
At what basis are you going to sue somebody on that?
And I'm so bad about like I try to be really careful. Like whenever I say something, the church video is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Could they really get me for slander or something like that, or copyright or anything like that? And the answer is no on both of those cases. So I would just ignored her, and nothing happened. So that's a funny little story from that joke.
When you did a really good job at like, you weren't like just hating.
Yeah.
You're just presenting facts. You did a really good job.
Yeah.
Then he also said, the bar at Seville or the Kids Fun Center.
Start live streaming more, gets loyal people who would watch. Yeah, I've started to do it more. I've done it like once every other day now, just because of the views and stuff.
You just don't feel like they want to see this.
That is also true. I feel like
I enjoy watching your lives.
Well, thanks.
So
appreciate it.
No, what I'm saying is like I'm so close to you. So like if your good friend is really enjoying it, like of course
Christian stream.
You have value to give.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I really do enjoy talking to people. So I might be doing more. Even if I do level out here, I might be doing more. Tell us your best joke. My life. Just kidding. I'll think about it. The myths are true. I don't know what you're referring to.
They might have been talking about I missed it. Earlier they said the myth about you fighting, what's his name? Come on, Matt.
Harfouche?
Nope.
No.
You failed. Continue.
Okay. Here's $2. Send credit card info. Thank you for the $2.
Are you the person that stole it in the first place?
Did you steal my credit card information? Thank you for the $2.
Bad Dragonite. That's a really cool name.
Dragonite. Here's a little Pokemon information for you. A Dragonite is a type of Pokemon. So just FYI,
All right.
That's where you got that. So I'm glad to hear you say that it was cool before I told you that.
I thought he just came up with it. So you're still unique in my eyes, bro.
Bad Dragonite. Yeah, awesome. That was supposed to be skate, not share. Oh, sorry. Okay. Watching on phone. Share. Hope you don't read this out loud. Sorry, I don't read them before. I just go. How long have you two known each other? A little over a year now.
Yeah.
It has been over a year for sure.
Time's flown, dude.
I know. So, yeah, I was at under 1,000 when we met.
Yep.
So that's great. I did. Well, never mind. How the hell are you growing so fast? A couple particular videos.
Not only that, he's been consistent for a little over 2.5 years. He's been doing videos for much longer than 2.5 years on YouTube. He has a lot of experience. He has a lot of passion, and he works really hard at it. That's honestly what it is.
Oh, thank you, Matt.
It's so cool to see you growing and like reaping the rewards. I mean, it really is.
Thank you.
Seriously is.
It's nice. I've been working really hard for a long time, and it's nice that like my subscribers have literally doubled, almost tripled, in the course of a short amount of time. So it's I look at it as like a double-edged sword because I've had people that have been with me since I had my friend James Hopkins was one of my subscribers when I had 19 subscribers, and then I have all these new people who are here for a couple videos, may have gone back and checked out a couple others, but for the most part, they're looking at what I'm doing going forward. So it's like a lot of pressure too, because I want to keep making funny stuff, and I get some crazy Christians that sort of trickle out of the church video. Most of it is really supportive. Even if you don't agree with everything I say, it's usually pretty okay. But you always get a couple crazy ones that will bleed in. For instance, somebody was like, that sand video, somebody was like, you need to repent for watching this garbage. Would Jesus watch this with you?
Really?
And I was like, maybe he might have cracked a couple jokes himself, and they were like, no, you shouldn't watch any movies, any TV shows. It's all demonic and stuff. And I basically was like, if watching movies and TVs negatively affects your relationship with Jesus, then don't watch the movies or TV shows. It doesn't hurt me at all. I'm good. Just my feeling on it. Have y'all ever considered doing some kind of event to bring more like-minded people together in the area?
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, sure, yes.
Oh God, sorry. Go ahead. You take this one.
No. So I've been looking for other YouTubers, small, large, don't have any subscribers, whatever. Like that's honestly the reason I wanted to find Holden, was because he has this passion for making these videos in this artistic form. And it's so cool to be able to bounce ideas off of each other. He's helped me so many times with videos and vice versa. And yeah, absolutely. By all means, you can hit me up, hit this guy up on any of the social media platforms. I'd love to.
We'd consider making like a YouTube like Facebook page. I think somebody kind of already made one. Yeah. Because there are more of us than we thought. When I started doing YouTube and I got a couple hits with Pensacola videos, I had some local people being like, hey, I do videos too. And then you have Logan 30 Acre, who's by far the most successful, by far. Yeah. Yeah. So, absolutely. To answer your question, yes. I'm lost now.
Apologies. All right, let's go back up here.
Well, let's start from here. And if we don't hit every single one, that's okay. If we miss it, just comment.
If you had it was a good question. If you had 500,000, come on. Scroll. How do you scroll?
Like that.
Where'd he go?
Here, I'll find it.
They just go so fast, Holden.
If you had $500,000, and if you had 20-year projects in mind in Pensacola, non-political, what would you do?
That's I mean,
I don't know, man. I would seek counsel first off, because I would take that as like a really big responsibility for somebody to be like, here's $500,000, do something to help people in the city. So I don't have like a direct answer for you right away. It's like I would have to really think about it and have to weigh the pros and cons of do you help the homeless? Do you clean up this other part of town? If I did clean it up, would I be able to maintain it? Would I that? So all kinds of stuff like that. I'm sorry, I don't have a good answer for you right now. I would take it seriously. That's my answer. Sure. Tell us your worst joke. Matt's life.
But
that's not as good. That's not nearly as good. That's why it's my worst joke. Yeah, it's not as good. I will kill myself tonight. Winston, don't know if you're serious. If you are, please don't do that. Yeah, a lot of good resources out there. If you're joking, Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. Matt, you want to take this one?
Bulbasquirrel.
Depends on my mood. Probably Squirtle when I'm feeling squirtly. Anyways, moving on. Start from the bottom.
Matt is right. Your live streams are awesome, and you're genuinely interesting to watch. Best of luck to you.
Well, thank you, Alley Cat. Alley Cat's been commenting on a lot of my videos lately, so very much appreciate that. You should make a video about all the different clubs and bars in Pensacola and how to frequent and who to frequent them. We've talked about that. I did like the best sushi in Pensacola video. Yeah. We wanted to do one that was the best pizza in Pensacola.
Yeah, we still should.
We wrote like all the restaurants. We have to be smart about it because we have to go to every restaurant. We have to pay for pizza. We have to have a control group, which typically means we have to buy 2 pizzas, one that we can compare and one that is like a specialty, and that costs money and time. And at the time, I was working out with Matt, and we were like, we can't be eating pizza while working out. So we've just always kind of put it to the side. We're not working out anymore, though. So that's my dad has a thing he does as a joke where he jiggles his head and says, "You've been harfoosed." Oh, wow.
I like that.
Dream along with us. Hey, Matt and Holden, 2 of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you so much, man. Yes. I appreciate it. He's been with me for a while. He's given me a lot of encouragement, so very much appreciate that, Mike. I've been here since 2000. I think about that time. That's one other thing I hate when whatever we said that prompted that comment, I don't remember anymore. So
where is it?
Sorry about that. It's way up there.
Dream along with us. Good friend of ours, actually. So appreciate you being here, man.
If movies are demonic, what are you doing on YouTube? I feel like YouTube has a weird side that would be hard to find a movie theater.
Say what?
Lost me there, but well, it comes down to disagreeing. I disagree that movies are demonic. I mean, obviously you have like horror movies or things like that if you don't feel comfortable watching, don't watch it. I'm very much like you do what's best for you type of thing. And I think a lot of Christians are, this is the way that I feel, therefore everyone should be this way. And that is not my philosophy at all. So that's awesome. I'd love to help. Shaggy. See, I don't know what I was referring to. Facebook page.
Yeah.
That's how far back we're going.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. I'm going to go to one of the first comments. Given your open-minded faith stance, do you like Pete Buttigieg? He's one of the Democrats running right now. I try not to give my political opinions. I know I have a lot of conservative friends. I have a lot of Democratic friends. John, I would love to talk to you about politics. I have a Facebook link and an Instagram link. I would rather chat about something like that, kind of one-on-one, if that's cool with you. See how I should be a politician. I think I'm really good about
diplomatic of you.
I've had a couple times where people try to get me. They try and say something, and I kind of like, well, at this time, it's probably not. So yeah, John's been a great guy. He's been always commenting on my stuff. So
Boss MX I'm sorry, 305. That laugh though.
Probably my laugh. I don't know. Was it your laugh?
I don't know.
We both have
one of our laughs because we were laughing hard.
Representing Boise, Idaho.
Wow, man. Look at the reach.
Yeah. Representing Boise, Idaho. What do you say? I went away. So found it. I started following you based on your videos about the false teachers in the church in Pensacola. Any more videos like that coming? Maybe. There's an event. I actually was talking to Matt about it the other day. There's an event coming up. I have a criteria I've mentioned before of what I would be okay with doing videos like that. One, they would have to actively be hurting members of the community. So if they just have strict rules, if they have theology that we might consider to be bad, I'm not going to go after people like that. If they're like lying to people, if they're bad people, then yes. I've had people try to get me to expose PCC, and basically I'm just like, they have really, really strict rules. Most of them I don't agree with. I think they're really unfair. We've even made a video making fun of them. But as far as like an expose video, I want to reserve those for the people who really deserve it. Yeah. And so far it's only been one church. I've just hit them twice. If you could live anywhere in Pensacola, where would it be? Probably East Hill. I used to live in East Hill. I would love to go back. It's just too expensive. So now I live right where you start feeling unsafe. I'm right there, right on the line there. Have you ever been to or done a video about Brownsville Church in Pensacola? My sister went there in early 2000s during the revival. I actually did. I went to a youth revival at Brownsville when I was in middle school. I've heard a lot of things about Brownsville ever since then, including this revival.
Like kind of harfouche, or what do you mean?
Yeah, harfouche. I love how it's a verb now.
Ryan B, my gosh, man.
Now I lost my train of thought. Ryan B, $20. Thank you so much, awesome, man. Awesome. I think that's the most anybody's ever super chatted me. So I
think he gave me more before that.
Yeah, it was like $10 prior to that. Man. Ryan, I don't know what to say, man. I'm super grateful. I just had a lost for words. If there's anything you want from me, just let me know, man. I'll do what I can for you.
That basically pays for one of these, which gives you the footage. So that's awesome.
Just throw it on my desk there. That's great. Thank you so much, Ryan. Anyway, talking about Brownsville Church, a little bit harfouche. There's a revival. As a matter of fact, that email I sent about a revival coming up in September 4th through the 7th here in Pensacola.
Oh, yeah,
I'm looking into some of the people that are speaking.
Did you hear that?
My girlfriend's showing off her violin skills to our children guests. So I'm looking into Brownsville. I'm barely scratching the surface of it, but another thing too, I need proof as well. With the church video I just did, I had proof of what was going on.
You did a lot of homework.
Yeah, as far as like, I could talk about stories all day, and the thing is that they can too. They say, "Oh, I was healed. I know somebody who was healed." Blah 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 blah. And I had people. I was kicked out of the church. They were terrible. They stole all my money. I need like tangible things, So that's another thing. I could have 1,000 stories about Brownsville being crazy, but without the proof to back it up.
Let's see here.
It's slander is what it is.
I recommend checking out Justin Peters. You would like his review of false teachers based on their doctrine.
Yeah, I had somebody show me Darren Brown's. I referenced him in the recent church video.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I wish that you could watch that because he actually goes like on the street and like heals people like on the street, and they believe that they were healed. It was crazy. Pete Buttigieg is being investigated for crimes as we speak. See, this is why I don't talk about politics. Because imagine if I had said I love him, and then somebody says something like that, or if I said no, I hate him, and then I'll have people coming up. So that's why I stay out of that as much as I can. Sorry is about helping with anything, help with any event or anything.
How long have you two known each other? Sorry if you've already answered this. We've known each other. It's about a year, a little over a year.
A little more.
Yeah, I hunted him down because I saw his YouTube videos and found out he was in Pensacola.
Yeah. So here I am. So the person talking about an event was talking about something like, would we help with an event? Yeah. So the 7 Projects is a perfect example. I've talked about them. They're an adaptive fitness facility. I went to their kind of grand opening, and I didn't do any videos or anything. I was just checking it out. And so yeah, I would absolutely do some type of charity work or anything that I could do to help. Yes, absolutely. Anyone live in Ohio, specifically in Columbus, Ohio? My dad lived in Akron. He lived in Akron, Cleveland area. So
my wife is from Mansfield. She was actually just here on the live.
Yeah, she just walked in.
Yep.
So not Columbus, but we have roots in Ohio.
Real close to Columbus.
I'm in Michigan.
Yeah.
How's it going, man? I don't think I've never been to Michigan.
Me either.
It's really humid here. It's really hot, and I could use some of that Michigan coldness.
I love that cold air.
Your channel is going off so fast. Congrats, man. Thank you, Fish Gun. Fish gum.
Fish gum.
I usually wear glasses. Well, not usually. I do wear glasses, so I have a little bit of astigmatism. So when I'm like looking over here to read, I can't see anything just right.
Mississippi here, nice.
Picola in the house.
Yeah.
Heath Micah. You're YouTube rich now. Yeah, it's crazy. Whenever I do live chat, man, I never expect to get any money. I really just use it as a way to talk with people who watch my videos. So I'm super grateful. I don't know what else to do. Like, what else do I say? I'm super grateful. Thank you. Bad Dragonite, another $2. If they sue, you should contact Rakita Law of YouTube. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, so Bad Dragonite, you've earned a little story here. So I had a notification on my community, on my email, saying that the Apostolic Global Church requested YouTube to take down my video. And I didn't know about that, so YouTube had to investigate before telling me. YouTube basically said no, they don't believe I was violating copyright law. They specified that, and then they said we're not getting involved with it. If their next step would be that if the Apostolic Global Church decided to sue me personally, they'd have to prove that I was violating their copyright, which they wouldn't be able to do. It is absolutely under fair use. I actually reached out to a lawyer in Gulf Breeze, as a matter of fact.
Did you really?
I explained the situation, and I basically said, would they have a case? Is this something I really need to be concerned about? And they replied saying, you can call us and we can talk about it, because they want to get paid for a consultation.
Exactly.
But I double checked because I'm really paranoid like that. So I double checked copyright law.
I do know somebody that could probably answer that
question. Oh, really?
His actual lawyer.
I'm very, very certain I would be fine. I'm not really worried about it, even if they did try to sue me. So I went to Brownville.
I got an idea. You said that you don't know what to give them back. So I make a bunch of T-shirts and blah, 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 blah for my business. Holden's been asking me, like, I want to make some T-shirts, and he's made a few so far.
They suck. They all suck, except for the silver screen one.
Silver screen one's good. Yes, the rest are garbage. So
somebody else made the silver screen one.
What would you guys want to see on a shirt? Like, I can already think of numerous different quotes that you do. Like, I can see one right now that says Christian memes with an explosion on it.
I would love that, dude.
Like, what would you guys want to see on a shirt? I will make it and then give him the design, and then we can put it on a T-shirt if that's what y'all would really like.
Thanks.
Put it in the chat.
I actually did go to Fiverr. I was like, I wanted to do one for the church video to try and sell.
Yeah.
I had this idea of faith, not fiction, saying it's great to have faith. It's not okay to believe in fiction. I wanted him to do some type of crutches or a wheelchair. So somebody's working on something. Maybe it'll be cool. Maybe it won't. So anyways, I went to Brownsville Revival in the 90s. So in the 90s, Brownsville had a revival. And there were all types of healing things and stuff. Pensacola News Journal actually did a whole article on it. I actually reached out to the lady who wrote that article a couple of days ago. Haven't heard from her yet. But basically, it was people who post-revival were like, there was a lot of exaggerations. We were kind of going along with it. That's another thing. You get a lot of group mentality when you're in this places where the preacher is waving his hands and everyone's falling over. And if you're there and you don't fall over, you're going to draw attention to yourself. So sometimes it's easier to just go with the flow. And then anyway.
I never told you about that experience, and I'll make it quick because this is about you guys. But I was in I went to a magic show with a girl I was dating at one point. Got up on stage.
Hot. That's awesome. You want to go see some magic? Jeez.
I agree. So I got up on stage. I was like one of the people that they pulled out of the audience, and he was hypnotizing me apparently. Well, everybody else was playing a musical instrument with their hands, and I wasn't because I wasn't under hypnosis, and they kicked me off the stage. They're like, okay, just get out of the way. So and I immediately was like, you're a bunch of frauds.
Yeah. Holden, what type of Christian are you? Catholic, Protestant, Baptist, etc.? I don't subscribe to any particular denomination. If you were to get really technical, I would probably fit more into the Protestant section. But there are there's a lot of Catholic teaching and tradition that I subscribe to that I know a lot of Protestants don't. The reason for that is that I feel like in heaven, there's not going to be sections of Baptists or Protestants or Pentecostals or Presbyterians or Methodists or Catholics or Calvinists or whatever. And I think that trying to put Christians in a little box, for one thing, it blocks out looking at the perspective of others. So if I'm a Baptist, I don't listen to Pentecostals because they don't believe the way I do, even though we both believe in Jesus. Baptists definitely don't listen to Catholics, and all that. So I feel like if I were to put myself in a box, it would make me unable to hear what other denominations had to say. And what I have found with that is that there's a lot of value in those denominations. Even though I may disagree with this particular thing or that particular thing or this particular thing, I just consider myself a Christian, just kind of broad. I believe in Jesus. I love God, love each other. Everything else we can debate later. Just my thoughts on it.
All right, some shirt ideas. Stop cursing on my Christian server.
The problem with that is that that phrase has already been used. It might even be trademarked, as a matter of fact.
Holy kisses on a shirt.
Bad Dragonite, if I make a shirt that says holy kisses, will you buy it? Question mark.
That's perfect, guys. If you have ideas, throw them in.
BS, this is nonsense. You are an unbeliever. See, then I just get stuff like that. It's like, what could I say that's like that I could make you?
Wait, was that an insult?
Yeah, basically saying I'm not a real Christian.
I thought that was a joke. Okay.
Maybe it is. I don't know. I can never. Usually, when people do sarcasm now, they'll do the little S and then the slash. But I have gotten a lot of sincere things like that. Okay. And basically, the way that I'm starting to take that now is I don't have. That's between me and God. Why do I have to prove to you what I believe?
How does that affect me? Whatever you think.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, no, that's what it doesn't. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. No, I got you. I was going along with it. Christian meme shirt. I have a really crappy one right now. If you go to any of the Christian memes videos, I put a little link to a Teespring. It is garbage. It is absolute trash.
Why don't you take it down if it's that?
Because somebody might buy it, and that would be great.
Somebody might buy my garbage.
So we'll work on trying to get a better one.
These are not Bible verses you are looking for.
These are not the Bible verses you're looking for.
I think this is a T-shirt idea. Maybe.
Yeah. With Obi-Wan's talking to two stormtroopers with the faces of two Pensacola false teachers. Oh God, I can't use the images of Christian or Robin Harfouche. There's all kinds of technical things.
So whenever you're thinking about these shirts, think about the technicalities behind it. Of if we use Star Wars characters like that wouldn't work. It's copyrighted. And all that.
We have to be mindful of that kind of stuff. Okay, get in you. Hypnagogic trance with the cadence of their speech and the music. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. So you get into that. Music is a big thing. Baptists do this a lot too, and they start to play the piano. And if any of you have ever, I know the Lord's putting it on your heart tonight, and the music just adds that extra. Music can dictate how you feel. Yep. That's why when you listen to sad music, you become sad. Happy music, happy. Yep. Same thing in church. So it adds to suggestibility. So
you go by the word of God? ?
Oh, I think I learned about that through Darren Brown. Good old Darren. Yeah. Darren Brown's amazing. I watched a lot of his specials since then. He's got some really good psychology kind of stuff. That's amazing.
T-shirt idea. ask me about American's oldest settlement. And on the back it says,
F. St. Augustine. Yeah. Some Christians aren't going to like you bashing down their walls in heaven. Yeah. Here's the thing. Religion, Christianity, is such a personal thing. And I think there's like this Americanized, westernized view of Christianity where you have to be so public about what you think and about what you believe in terms of God. Because like if I say I'm a Christian, I get exactly that. Well, what type of Christian are you? Are you a Baptist? Are you Protestant? So if I say I'm a Catholic, I've just ostracized all my Protestant people, even though we believe in the same God and we believe in Jesus. And there's a lot of stigma around Catholics and worshiping Mary and stuff. It comes from a lot of ignorance, to be honest. I grew up in both a Catholic and a Protestant church. My dad was Catholic. My mom was Protestant. So I went to Protestant church in the morning, and then I went to Mass at night with my dad. I know priests. Again, there's theology I don't agree with, but at the same time, when you just have some idiot who has only ever heard Catholics are bad, Catholics worship Mary, that have no idea what they're talking about. It's such a frustrating position to be in. Just be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so do you go by the word of God? The Bible has a lot of, we're getting into a whole other thing now. The Bible has a lot of subjectivity to it. Some things are black and white, some things aren't. And so when people say, are you a Bible believing Christian? What do you mean by that? Do I interpret the Bible the way you do? Maybe, maybe not, but
doubt it.
So if you were to ask 100 Christians are you predestined? Predestination is a big argument in the Christian community. Does God being all knowing, does he choose people to be saved, or do we have free will? There's the argument that Catholics and Protestants disagree on is, do you have to be a good person and faith, or just faith alone? And there are Bible verses that say both. So
heavy.
So it just depends on how you interpret and whatever. My job at the end of the day, I'll say it again, is to love God and love people. And love Jesus. Everything else is debatable.
Oh, he's using a sub hack. Oh, JK.
Over 9,000. Yeah, if I hit over 9,000 subscribers, I'll do a Dragon Ball Z themed live chat. All we'll do is we'll talk Dragon Ball Z. How do you feel about Milton? Have you ever been? How many crackheads have attacked you? I lived in Milton for a while. I lived out in East Milton by the Santa Rosa Corrections Facility. My dad was a corrections officer there for like 17 years. So the inmates mowed our grass. So nobody's ever attacked me. Luckily, none of the inmates, either. So that's awesome. Oh wait, pro-Cathonistant. Talk about my denomination. I would say non-denominational, but that has sort of turned into a denomination of its own. Yeah. So I'm just a Christian. That's all you got to worry about. I'm just a Christian. What do you think about the movie Dogma? Kevin Smith directed Dogma. It was one of Kevin Smith's first movies.
Sorry. I'm really digging deep.
It's been so long since I've seen Dogma. I don't want to give you any particular answer. However, the Jay and Silent reboot movie looks like it's going to be really funny. So I'm looking forward to that. How do you feel? Oh yeah, it's over 8,000. Yeah. Here's a Dragon Ball Z trivia for you. You ready for this? In the original Japanese manga, the line "it's over 9,000" was mistranslated by Funimation during the English dub. The original line was "it's over 8,000," and in Dragon Ball Kai, they corrected that to over 8,000. But in the initial Ocean dub and in the Funimation initial dub, it was "it's over 9,000." That's where we got that meme from.
I thought he's talking about 9,000 subscribers. I was like, not yet. Next week.
So yeah, that's why whenever we get over 9,000, it's going to be a Dragon Ball Z theme.
Oh, got it.
Because it's relevant to Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
Matt, have you watched Dragon Ball Z?
I like how you just sat back. All right, so Holden, that's way too high. Holden gave me all 88 DVDs.
No, I gave him the first 3 seasons. It was like, just watch this. It goes up to the final battle between Goku and Frieza. Iconic Dragon Ball Z. If you don't want to watch after that, it's fine. But at least get to that point. Where are we at with that, Matt?
I'm 2 episodes in. He gave it to me 2 months ago. I don't know how well I'll do.
So I've been trying to get him to watch more of that.
I'm trying to do Star Wars every Tuesday night with him.
We're watching through Star Wars.
Wednesday night. So I'm trying to get through that first.
Yeah, we're doing a video on that as well. So it's going to be a while because we got to watch all the movies. But it's good. You're going to love it. title doesn't matter. It's the message and the meaning thereof. Absolutely. I'm also very open-minded. I'm open to correction, and I think that if I'm just like everything that I believe is correct, I think that just makes me closed-minded, and I'm not about that. I'm open. That's why I'm open to hearing other denominations and people who aren't Christians too. However, they haven't gotten me yet. I'm still very much a Christian. Holy.
What?
Oh, haha, cheap. Had the
Here, would you like these?
Sorry, where are my glasses?
Go get them. Go get them.
I'm self-conscious about my glasses.
Okay.
Not really. My chair dips down over time.
Where are they at? I'll go get them.
It might be in my car.
Okay, I'll get them.
Oh, okay. Bree will know where they are.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's my girlfriend playing the violin right now for some of our guests. How could you do 2 episodes, bro? I'm trying to get him to watch more. Do you play Xenoverse 2? I have Xenoverse 2. I have beaten it. I have not played it recently. So now I can go through and try and answer some of these questions. Do a video about the Harmony Gold dub of Dragon Ball. Is that that's not the big green dub, is it? Is that what you're talking about? I know about that one, dude, where Piccolo is big green. Dragonite is my favorite Dragon Ball character. A Dragonite is your favorite Dragon Ball character? Have you played Jump Force? Yes, a little bit. I don't play a lot of those Capcom style fighting games, but I have played it. Yeah. Geez, sorry guys, I'm getting kind of winded. Assassin's Creed fan? Yes, I am. I love those games. They're a lot of fun. Jump Force is amazing. I really need to get more into those style games. It's one of the reasons I didn't really play Dragon Ball Fighters. I played a lot of like Budokai back in the day. I played like so much of that, and for me, personal thing, it just got a little too repetitive for me. Kind of the 2D kind of fighting style games. The graphics are amazing. It's awesome for that, especially like the little cutscenes that they do. I'm playing through Fighters a little bit now. I've just been casual gaming it, here or there between work and between YouTube. Do you think part of the reason you have so many subs now is because of trolls? Do you have a lot of trolls? I do. Not really. I get some negative comments. But even if you look at the recent church expose video, it's overwhelmingly supportive. In the comments, you'll see a lot of people attacking me, attacking my ideology or whatever, from both sides, Christians and atheists. So I'm really thankful that it's not a whole lot of trolls. It's mostly people who are supportive. I still get some people who hate on me and stuff, and that's fine. That's inevitable the more you grow. So. No, I don't like Jump Force. Favorite character game. Mine was the first game, and favorite character, of course, was Altair. Yeah, man, you can't go wrong with the classics for sure. Have you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? If so, opinions. Avatar is one of those shows that it's only like 3 seasons, right? I have not watched it, but I've watched like pieces of it, and I have not like immersed myself enough because I've heard that I would appreciate and love the ending, like season 3, so much, and I just haven't watched it. And then I watched the god awful movie that I know is not accurate at all. So, gonna stream the new Goku game when it comes out. I absolutely can. I'm really excited to get Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It's coming out. I hear it's supposed to be like Dragon Ball Z Sagas except good. So hopefully that'll be good. Oh, you found my glasses.
Found them.
What all consoles do you have? I have a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 4, an Xbox One. I have a Sega. All this stuff is hooked up. I got a PS2. I got a PS1 hooked up.
All of them.
Put
them on.
These are Bree's glasses. These are not my glasses.
Put them on.
These are Bree's.
They look really good. Here's yours.
Dang it.
All right, I'm going to go. I don't want to be here on your entire live. This is your live.
No, it's okay. I don't mind. I need to wrap it up anyway. I've been going on for an hour, and I got to work in the morning too.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll stay till you wrap it up because they're ready to drag me out of here.
So I just ended off Bad Dragonite. Going to stream the new Goku game when it comes out. I said I can. I absolutely can. Dragon Ball Super Broly, good movie. Yeah, so we have to get through all 294 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and then of course there's
not 294
of Dragon Ball Z. There's 100 plus episodes of Super, and I'm also not counting the 5 seasons of Dragon Ball that is before Dragon Ball Z.
Is good Lord.
And then of course there's the 16 movies that are all great.
Is that what we're gonna do after Star Wars?
No, that's too much. I wouldn't. I just want you to watch the first 3 seasons of Dragon Ball Z, and then you can quit if you want.
I quit.
I had an atheist friend when I was a young teen. I convinced him to admit he was agnostic. I figured that was a big step. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with agnosticism and admitting I just don't know. That's fair, absolutely. Good step into bringing him to our side. Well done. You haven't watched all the episodes, but the movie that's unique. You haven't watched all the episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Oh no, I'm sorry, Avatar. You're talking about Avatar. That's right. I haven't watched all of Avatar, but I saw the movie. That's true. But this was years ago. This was like 2009. Minecraft 2 is game of the year. Yeah, a lot of YouTubers have been playing Minecraft. I feel like it's so saturated now. Even if I were to try to get in on that,
I'm not even in that realm, and I see it all the time.
Dude, I love Minecraft. I used to build all kinds of stuff on creative mode. And the cool thing about Minecraft is that you can have shared servers.
I've never even seen Minecraft, so I have no idea what he's saying.
So my friend and I, we used to share a server. So we would build like a city. I think a lot of people just build cities. And I would build some, and then he would come on the server and he would build a little bit. And so we were building this city together, and you can build whatever you want. People do all kinds. And there's different modes, survival mode, creative. I prefer creative mode because I like to create just in there with nothing holding me back.
Right.
The Harmony Gold dub was the first attempt to localize Dragon Ball. That was before Z. They must have just done the movies or something. I'm not sure. Please subscribe to me. Okay, I'll check out your channel.
Who are you? I'll subscribe to you.
DJ Super Smash Bro. I love Smash Bro.
DJ Super Smash Bro.
Star Wars is confusing at times. Yeah, I love We're going to watch all through Star Wars. We're also going to watch Rogue One when we're watching with him. He's never seen Star Wars. He watched episode 1 for the first time last week with me. I said, it's okay if you don't fall in love with it at episode 1. She's going to piss off my neighbors for sure. I hear her just going ham. Great at 8,000. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up here. I'm losing viewers anyway. Matt might be a desert punk anime fan. Yeah, anime. Oh, I had somebody tell me that because I watched anime, I'm inviting demons into my home. I tried explaining that anime is just like any other medium of storytelling. There's good anime, bad anime, genre of anime.
There you are, bro.
Subscribed. Awesome.
Hit the notification bell, too.
So this was the question. So the question was, should Christians watch anime? And I said, that's a very broad question. So I responded with, should Christians listen to music? You can't just say yes or no to that.
That's a good question. That's a good comparison question.
Or should Christian read books? Because there's books on Satanism. Well, there's also books on Christianity. There's also the Bible. So I think that just comes from, again, people don't understand what they're talking about, and so they fear it, and they
fear-based without a doubt.
Yeah. So anime, there used to be all types of. There was this big movement in Christian circles when Pokemon was getting big in the 90s. I remember because my mom wouldn't let me collect Pokemon cards or anything. So they said Pokemon are pocket monsters and they're evil and they're demonic, and there was no further research done. It was just, okay, they're demonic. My children will not watch Pokemon. And it's like, you have no idea what it even is. Why? And so that might have been a big catalyst for me growing up and being like, I have to at least understand what it is that I'm saying you can't do, So that's just my thoughts on it. What do you think of those Japanese skimpy women animation? Okay, it's a good thing to tail off there. I don't know what you're talking about. The skimpy women animation. I don't know. I like women. Forget Minecraft. Terraria forever. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I'm getting so old, man. That's another thing. This is how you know. Because when Minecraft was getting big, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so stupid.
Is it M-I-N-E or M-I-N-D?
M-I-N-E, like mining, Minecraft.
Got it.
And I remember being like, Fortnite is so stupid. And then knowing, if I was a kid, I would have been playing the crap out of Minecraft. That would have been my jam. Just like how Smash Bros. Was for an entire generation. So when the kids who are playing Fortnite get to my age, there's going to be some other game, and they're going to be like, oh, that was so stupid. We had Fortnite, So it's just a generational thing. So now I'm a lot less critical. I'm like, if you like Fortnite, that's great. Okay. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game was one of the best twists in fiction. I agree with that. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, some of the best game I've ever played. One of the first times.
Wait, Star Wars as a game?
Yeah, it's got a few games actually.
Okay, nice.
Knights of the Old Republic were two games. There was 1 and 2. It's one of the first games ever that implemented choice giving you repercussions later in the game.
Wow.
So whether you chose to be a Jedi or a Sith, it would affect how other characters would interact with you, your choices and how you could interact with them. Ending of the game, it was absolutely amazing and had all types of different endings that you could get based on your choices.
What's a Sith?
Darth
learned
Maul.
what a Jedi was.
A Sith is a bad Jedi.
Oh, that's that dude with the red face.
Darth
the red
Maul.
ball.
Yeah, you know his name.
That dude was, Darth was rad. Dude looked cool.
Peeps are just determined to tell you that your soul is in danger. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what? I understand what you are saying about just loving God, just loving Jesus, etc. It's been said discernment is the ability to distinguish between right and almost right. Ooh, fellow Christian in Idaho. Very true. I trust my instinct a lot when it comes to stuff. When something doesn't feel right, I trust that. And sometimes I'm wrong. I can't think of any instances where it has steered me wrong. Usually it's right. But it always makes me look into it more. But yeah, discernment is super important. So if there's ever like red flags, something in your gut, just listen to it.
Agreed.
Have you ever played Dragon Power? It's the American localization of an NES Dragon Ball game made before Dragon Ball.
I've never played it.
Was ever localized. It's crazy. I have not. No, I have not. Fun fact, Pokemon's formula copied Shin Megami Tensei, a game series where you capture demons. Yeah. Well, remember, there's also there's also a anime called Digimon as well. Did not do quite as well as Pokemon. Digital monsters. Thank you. You made my day. Oh yeah, you subscribed to his channel.
Yeah, man.
Good.
Just keep uploading. Keep uploading.
Terraria is just about as old. Lol. I'm not young, dude. I'm 36. No worries, dude. One of our
36. You're still young, bro.
That's pretty
You're
young.
still young. Perspective.
Our good friend Jeremy. We do a lot of collaborations with him. He's almost in his 40s.
Love you, Jeremy.
He's not watching this right now. He's doing whatever. Have you played Battlefront or Battlefront 2? Yes. Are you talking about the originals or the remakes? Because I've played both. Matt, I've been trying to get Matt into playing more games. We played a little bit of Destiny 2 together online. But yeah, I love Battlefront. I love the original Battlefront 2. Battlefront 1, the new one, I played a little bit of. Battlefront 2, I haven't even beaten the story mode. Oh, yeah. Well, yes, I have. I have beaten the story mode. I don't do a whole lot of multiplayer, though.
Shocker.
When the women are very Stanley clad in animation. Like, what do I...
Like this.
Don't show them. This was a gift. That's different. I don't really care if they are. I mean, I don't know. I think the expected Christian response is, it's just really bad. I don't really care. It doesn't really. I kind of I'm not like a prepubescent adolescent anymore. I'm not like, oh my God, a scantily clad woman. I'm just like, okay,
all those breasts.
And sometimes it also. This is going to sound I don't know if this is going to sound womanizing or not, but sometimes it actually does progress the story when you have a woman who's attempting to manipulate a man in the story. And so she does that to manipulate him. Using her sexuality to manipulate men. I don't have any problem with that. That's just me. I don't want to, please don't tell me I'm going to burn in hell for that opinion. 48, not a gamer. That's okay. No worries. A lot of people played games during that time. Bro. Sub to Matt so I can comment on his video to remind him to watch Dragon Ball, and Star Wars. Thank you, Bad Dragonite.
So I actually do a live video every Wednesday and put vids out on Thursday, Friday. So feel free to let me know.
Yeah, Matt's really good at it. If you're wanting to get in shape and eat better, Matt's the guy. Matt's the go-to dude. Those crazy Pentecostals down there are weird. I know the Bible pretty well. Went through the Kenneth Hagin thing from 79 to 89. Love your show on those creeps down there. I have my own radio station here in Pueblo. Is that Colorado?
Nice.
I'm not sure.
I love Colorado.
Yeah. That's another thing. I wanted to make sure I didn't like demonize all Pentecostals when I was criticizing that church. I have friends that are Pentecostals. I have friends that speak in tongues and all that stuff, but they're not so far down the rabbit hole that they can't see what's in front of them. I disagree with some of the theology, but and maybe even some of the practices, but so that's why I want to distinguish this church from their denomination. Have you ever been noticed in real life, like they know you because of your YouTube channel? Yes, it's been happening a lot more. All the time
he is.
It's a little bit of an exaggeration.
You weren't here earlier. The doctor recognized me.
Yeah, I had a doctor recognize me at Sacred when I was there yesterday. It has happened more. I was joking earlier how I don't know how to react to when that happens. So I just sort of just like, hey, how's it going? So yes, it has happened. It's very, very flattering feeling.
You're not good at taking compliments yet either. You know that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not. I'm
You're
really not.
really good at YouTube. You're extremely passionate about what you do, and you put your heart and soul into it, and many people benefit from it. Watch this.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right, I'm getting out of here. Thank you for having me on your live.
Yeah, man. Little knuckle Dutch there.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll wrap this up too. If you want to go simmer them down, I'll wrap this up and I'll meet you out there in just a second.
Okay, cool.
Okay. You checked out DBZ Amino yet? No, I haven't, but I'll tell you what, I actually forgot about it, so I will write it down on my phone, Emmanuel, because I know you told me to do that. Zachary, I just saw your comment a second ago. 8,000 already. Yeah, man, it's been crazy. I don't hate Pentecostals. Yeah, I didn't mean to imply that you did. But yeah, I worry that sometimes whenever I criticize something, and this has happened too in some of the comments, when I criticize a particular thing, like when I criticize this church, I had some commenters who were saying I'm criticizing all of Christianity. And I'm just like, no, that's not what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm there with you, Jimmy. I know what you mean. Colorado right now, NPR for cool folks. I do listen to NPR. I'm married, like you, sir. I'm actually not married. Not yet, anyway. I hope Bree's not watching. That's all I'm going to say. Just found your channel 2 days ago. I'm not big into nerd stuff. That's okay. But I'm enjoying the Christian theme stuff. Very cool channel. Good job. Thank you very much. I know I have a lot of different subscribers who are here for different reasons. Thank you so much for checking out my live stream and talking with me directly here. Thanks for your hard work. Thank you, Dustin, for commenting. Hello from Gulf Shores. I'm getting all these people coming in now. I'm trying to wrap it up. Thank you all so much. What's your favorite false doctrine you hear people teach? Prosperity gospel, by far. Prosperity gospel. It's the most manipulative type of doctrine that tricks the most vulnerable, and people who really need help are tricked into giving everything they have, the promise that they'll receive exponential reward, and it is disgusting. I absolutely hate it. Geez, getting me heated now. Yeah, prosperity. You need to make a vid when you hit 9,000, saying it's over 9,000. Yes, when I hit 9,000 subscribers, I will do a Dragon Ball Z themed live stream. I'll dress up as Goku or Gohan or something, and we'll have a good time. And I know that some of my other subscribers who are here for like the church videos won't get that. Some people will say I'm going to burn in hell because of it, because they don't get it. But all my Dragon Ball Z subscribers will hopefully enjoy it. I'm going to end it here, guys. Geez, an hour and 21 minutes. Geez, oh my gosh. Any additional comments or questions or anything? Leave down in the
bye, Holden. Everybody wants to say goodbye.
Okay, I'm wrapping it up. Oh, bye. Sorry I didn't get to see you. I'm trying to wrap it up. All right, I'll say hey. I got this whole little crew of people here. There's Bree. You want to come see yourself?
Look, you're on camera. Come here.
Wow.
Come here.
Oh. Okay, I'm wrapping it up. Yeah, me too. All right. Okay, everybody, any comments or anything that I'm missing out on, just leave on the general comment section, and I'll try and get back to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I very much appreciate it. I'll check you in the next video. Everyone, take care.